There's a few bad jerseys. Eh? We're gonna talk about Team Canada. We're gonna talk about USA Hockey's jerseys, and we can't forget about New Jersey's alternates because those are awful.
I'm not entirely sure who's in charge of jerseys, but they should get a stern talking to.
Is it the same guy? You think?
Who does the? I don't know, but I really hope it's not.
Because I'm gonna see the problem when it comes to talking about jerseys a lot is we're gonna get to like it's a lot of if you're not watching the YouTube version, it's gonna be a little difficult to describe stuff. But I think we might as well open Alex's screen sharing, and it is okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, so first let's talk about some fun here. Okay, let's talk about the jerseys. Okay, because these are not good. These are not good at all. Not to mention the memes have been hilarious coming out. So New Jersey have revealed I think it's their first ever third jerseys, which is, that's cool. Everyone likes jerseys, but the problem is they're awful. Like they're actually awful. So first off, I'm gonna get them up here. It's PK Subban modeling them. Great choice. So, so first off, it's funny. It looks worse than their All-Star jerseys, which is great. So here's the picture. So it's PK Subban. We all love him. Great guy. No, oh my god, I hate the way that Google images work. Anyway, oh my god, I closed it too. I'm awful. Okay, hold on. There it is. Okay, so that's what PK looks like. Look
Yeah.
at him. He looks great. We love him. Now, first off, I want you to look at the font for New Jersey, right? Now, I want you to compare it to the Winnipeg Jets one.
Almost
There
the
it
same.
is. There it is. There's New Jersey's, and these are the blue ones from the Jets that just say Jets on them, right? The really bad one. So, first off, you remember a couple years ago when Colorado and LA had their outdoor game, and it looked
Yes.
like their jerseys were designed by the same people?
Yes.
I feel like it's the same in the end. It's the same with these two. Because first off, this is a rip off of that one Chicago design that everyone was going on about, the black one.
Yeah. Yes. That is pretty much it.
So is it just there's one company that the league used to work with, and it's like, hey there? Because again, we looked at would have been Detroit's retro reverse jersey that looked like an all-star practice jersey or
Yeah.
whatever.
And the Islanders one that is just an old jersey of theirs.
It was just a different shade of blue, yeah. I'll put
Right.
that one
And
up there.
I now understand why, like, it feels like Lou is still running this team with the way this jersey looks.
Yeah, well, yeah, in reference to the Islanders one, yeah. But it just, I look at the New Jersey one, right? First off,
Yeah.
like you can, like, I know you want to have black, and I think the only bits of red are like on the undertones of Jersey and maybe around the numbers. But nothing about that screams Devils. Not to mention, again, it's this thing of the NHL probably like commission one guy to design all their jerseys instead of like a team going like, this is what I want. Like this is such a boring jersey too.
It just says jersey. I'm like, I would never guess. Here's the thing. I know when someone says jersey, they're generally talking about New Jersey. Like that's been done before. But when you put the name Jersey on a hockey jersey, I don't know what team this is. I feel so lost.
You ever see when like someone makes a template and it will be enter text?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's basically like it looks like where it says Jersey is the placeholder.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
exactly it.
That's how bad it is. And like the stripes that are on the shoulder as well as like around the elbows look weird. It looks like a mix of like it just doesn't look done. It looks like something I would design when I was like 10.
I don't know if you saw Jesse at the SDPN made hats, shirts, and stuff like that literally just say hat and shirt. It's just like, come on.
So I want you I want you to compare something. So here are what NHL officials wear, right? There's their jerseys, but I'm trying to get like a shot of their pants. Like they're very baggy. They look like hockey pants.
Okay.
If you look at the jersey ones, right under the knee for the socks, it looks like they're just pants. If you take away the jersey, like the pants not just make them look like sweatpants a coach would wear at practice. It's not good.
Like the thing with this Devils jersey is it's not even the worst one that's come out over the last couple days. Like the reason this is bad is because it's bland and because there was no creativity or real, to me, it feels like there was no thought behind how we're going to make this unique. It was just, okay, we're going to slap jersey on the front of the jersey and like kind of go with our day. And it, like, that's why it's bad, is because it's so bland and uncreative.
What's weird is like I'm looking at a close-up of the number for PK, and with the red behind it, it makes the 76 look kind of 3D. That looks cool. It's just everything else is awful. By the way, I like having PK model it. That was a good, because it's PK, right? But even the look on his face in this picture is like, what?
Why? Even the one with Jack Hughes is just like, he looks like he just does not want to wear it.
Hold on, I'm gonna find the Hughes one. There's Heischer. Heischer is kind of like can't even hold. Okay, so here's. Oh wait. So hold on. So the people. Oh my God. So there's like a breakdown of it. The roots are supposed to be. Oh my God. Are the inspiration for the stripes? The new era, just pointing to the black jersey. Oh my God, this is awful. The people in it points to jersey. No. They got Brodeur to wear it too?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awful.
I'm surprised the one with Brodeur didn't have the little Enterprise patch in the
Oh my
corner.
God. he's just a what a sellout. What an actual sellout.
Man, like it could have been like your team name is the New Jersey Devils. Mm-hmm. Are you telling me that like there's so much to work with there? There's so much to work with, and they chose not to work with it.
Mm-hmm. Alex, we're not done.
No, I know.
Okay, so do you want to look at USA Hockey first, or do we want to look at Canada?
Let's look at USA Hockey first.
Okay, because these ones are, I think, I don't know if they're New Jersey bad, but they're not good. Okay, so yeah, this was just announced. This is going to be USA's Hockey Olympic and Paralympic hockey jerseys, okay? Yeah. Now, Alex, I don't know about you, and in our group chat with Mike, he said the same thing I was thinking. These here, if I can, for some, I hate how full screen works. Okay, so here it is. These are the USA ones. They look like soccer jerseys.
They do, like, even maybe it's just the photo, but like the way they're curved in the middle down to the bottom, they just look so thin. Like they literally look like soccer jerseys, like for sure.
So there's a few good designs. Like if you see the comments here, there are some of their like retro World Junior ones. There's the classic USA going diagonally. There's the sign of the expectations. Don't think I can show that? Like look at the World Junior ones they just had last year. But these ones, it's just like, so like it's the empty, how to describe this? So there's nothing around the shoulders really. It's just the sort of like having USA plastered around the middle of it. For all these jerseys, try and like just look them up so it's easier for you to kind of follow here. There's three jerseys. There's just the white away one. There's the home one that I would assume is the darker blue. And what's really weird is you can really point out on the two blue ones, there's also the lighter blue, which is their third one. There's this weird sort of mark in the front where normally a lace would go. I don't quite know what they're doing there, but even the sleeves are kind of like, you know, what are we doing here? Like it lines right up with like the center blue and red line on it, but it's just not very, it doesn't look like an American hockey jersey is really what I'm trying to say.
Can I ask why Olympic teams have three jerseys? Like Canada also has three of them too. It's like, when are you ever going to wear your alternate jersey? Like what are I'm so confused at why there's three jerseys. At the end, I'd like you to pull up Finland's because those look beautiful.
Oh, Finland have theirs up?
Yeah. But we'll save that for last. Okay. These ones, again, yeah, I will remind you. Again, like, there's just this so much empty space. And I don't want to say it looks bland, but it looks like a ripoff of what USA Soccer would do.
That's a very good, sure. Especially like the lighter blue one, which I assume is the third one.
Yeah.
It just looks like a long sleeve sweater. Like again, maybe like normally you know how if you go on Wikipedia they have like the jerseys, but they look super 2D. Those normally look awful when you see the real ones in person. I feel like maybe they should have gotten someone to model, because we know John Tavares, for example, has been named to Team Canada, but we know he's posed with them apparently.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know why you couldn't get Sid or someone to just like send them and just let us see the jersey, and we'll get to Canada in a second. But it's just
sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the white jersey. Tell me that does not look like something you'd buy at the Bay.
It does, yeah.
Like, tell me that's prime Bay clothing.
It just screams. It screams soccer. It reminds me of rugby sweaters, kind of.
Yes.
I don't like it. It's just, it's not like they even have the USA patch for, on the top right of the jerseys. Even that placement looks kind of off. Like you'd almost have the USA actual part a little lower down, and then that sort of crest should be where they have, I think that's the Nike symbol. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks really awkward.
I wonder, you know what? I wonder if it's going to be the same effect. I want to see them on the ice. Because you know what? We said a lot of bad things about some retro reverse jerseys. And then once they actually played with them, they did look a lot better. But you know what? I don't know if that can be said about the next jersey that we're going to talk about, but maybe with the first two, there's a little bit of hope.
So so we're going to get to Canada now, I assume. Okay. So I'm going to tell you something about Canada. Okay. I look at first off, there's the pure black one. Okay, hold on. I need to just close that so no one can see. just get rid of that. Okay, so there's the three main jerseys here, right? Okay, so there's the black one, the white one, and the red one. Let's start with the away white one, because I think this is the worst one. The red shoulders look awful. The elephant in the room. Why does the maple leaf not have a stem? And why does it not, like, it looks too congruent, I think is the proper term to, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Decepticon logo from Transformers. See if I can get it up quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Mm-hmm. I don't know what they were going for here. I'm very confused at, like, they were trying to take this modern approach at creating the jerseys, right? Like we've seen how teams and franchises have, adapted their logos and changed their jerseys around. Like the Raptors are a prime example, but they did it. The Raptors did it right. I don't know what Team Canada or Hockey Canada is. This approach.
Imagine the Decepticon logo, put it red in.
If you put it upside down, it looks like that's what they were going for.
Like the top part of the maple leaf, the three sort of prongs of the leaf, it feels like it should be more pronounced than the two side ones. And again, there's no freaking stem. You know what I mean? It feels like a flash of light coming at you rather than an actual maple leaf. I'll tell you what doesn't help is, obviously, those aren't going to be, I really hope those aren't going to be the actual gloves, because they're obviously not branded or anything, but, like, it doesn't help that the gloves are extreme, like, they just used plain gloves, same with the skates. The socks aren't anything special, you don't need them to be, but, okay, then let's look at the red one, okay? So I'm assuming this is their third alternate one. So I'll tell you what I'm looking at for each of these jerseys. I think there's a common theme, right? I think the white jersey needs more black in it around the actual jersey itself. The red one needs more white, and the black one needs more red. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't think this is as bad as the white one, but it's still awful. Like, it's still very empty.
It's just, I don't get the obsession with the color black. Like I'm so confused at why like there's no black.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like yes, it should be an accent. But like there's no color black in the flag of Canada.
No, there's not.
Last time I checked, I'll have to double check. But
sources tell me.
Sources say insiders are telling me There's no black in the Canadian flag. So I don't know why we had to have a jersey where the logo is black. Like it doesn't look good. Like not only does the actual logo they chose not look good, but then they throw a color on it that just doesn't fit well, in my opinion.
It's like a first draft. Like if that was the first thing you sent me, I'd be like, we can work with that. Like if you just fine tune the logo, like I don't actually hate the look of the logo being black for a third jersey. Because you know what, I remember thinking like leading up to the jerseys, I wanted black in there, but I didn't want the home jersey to be completely black with some red. Like, okay, the shoulders by with the grayish, I think looks really good. Okay, so here's something else I want to quickly bring up to you. Team North America jersey. Because I think I know where they got the inspiration for this one from, to a point. Because we all loved the Team North America jersey, right? From the World Cup of Hockey. That's what I kind of was reminded of. Now, it's not the exact same, but I think you can, I'll just get them up side by side here. But you'll see where I mean. I just closed the Finland one, but that's fine. Like, you see what I mean here? You see the similarities?
Yeah. We only see the Team North America one, but
it doesn't share them both.
That's fine. Like
try something.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like I get that idea, but like Team North America was a brand. Like it wasn't a country. Like it was a country, and yes, in this made up tournament that the NHL created. But like I don't get why they just didn't stick with the original Maple Leaf. Like why they have to change it. What was the idea of changing, like making such drastic changes?
So you know what I think kind of helps, by the way, for Team North America is the logo and the jerseys themselves have a good thing of gray in it to make that third sort of color.
Right.
Like I think that's what you needed, right? The only sort of any change to the texture you can see is the shoulders, which again, it just doesn't work. The socks are whatever. But like I don't hate the black of all the jerseys we looked at, New Jersey including. I like the black one. I shouldn't say I dislike the black one the least. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know if you want us to see it. It's just the Team North America jersey right now.
Why are you doing this? Okay, now can you see North America?
We're just not. You're not
Canada.
on the screen.
Why?
I don't know.
It's broken.
It's broken.
Okay, hold on. So
there we go.
You see the end? Okay, yep. I'll be right back. I'm going to, as in, you can keep recording. I'm going to go get my World Cup of Hockey jersey out quickly.
Okay. I'll stall some time. I think we'll look at Finland and you'll see what I mean by they made slight changes. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not anti-change. I'm anti too much change, where the point of there's no reason to do this, to make this much change.
Okay. So what I have here, Alex, and we'll come back to Finland in a second. So I have my World Cup of Hockey.
Yeah.
Carey Price jersey, of course. Okay, so what I like about this jersey, for example, is there's a hint of black, you know what I mean? Around the collar. I really like the logo again. Like, I think all like the stems of the leaves are the same size, but there's only like with how straight up, it feels like there's more emphasis on the top one, right? And there's the border of black. Now, like, obviously I'm not the massive fan of like the sleeves, but it's kind of like, I'm pretty sure like the sleeve itself is another maple leaf.
Yep.
And then there's like the stripes on the side. Like, I really like this jersey. But like, you know what? I think this is a proper use of black instead of it being everything. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
And even if we mixed up for some reason, I'm pretty sure the black one is the pure home. Even if it's the alternate, everything we're kind of saying about like the overload of red is the same for the black, I think.
Yeah,
but
100%.
You know what? I think this is a fine jersey to sort of like an example of how to properly use the black.
They literally could have just used those jerseys.
I am going to actually wear this because I like this jersey so much. Because, you know, got to rep Carey Price.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny?
What's that?
So, JFresh has been doing his sort of like projected Team Canada, like with fan votes.
Yeah.
And it hasn't played a game yet, but people still have Carey Price making the team. So as long as he comes back and he's playing well, I think he's going to at least get a look. But
the last thing I saw about the Olympics, I think I don't know if he was on the 55-man roster, but what CJ or whoever was talking had indicated was that there was a special request to make him the 56th member just because he hasn't played yet, I think. And it was granted. Like now Canada technically has a 56-man roster at the moment.
Make the exception for the best guy. You know what you got to do.
Make that exception for Eichel. Just saying.
They should, yeah.
I don't know if he's on the 55-man roster. He might be, but who knows?
Finland came out last week. How did we not see this?
I don't know. I didn't even know they came out last week.
I see it for the okay. When I bring it up, we'll just confirm this is it, right?
Yeah, but there's actual pictures.
There's actual.
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah. There. That one.
Oh my god, those are nice. Is that Jokinen?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, that looks cool. So, oh my. Okay, not that one. Those are the older ones. Okay, see that's cool. Because they've stuck with their colors. It's Finland, right? Like you shouldn't. It's the Finns. Like they know what they're doing. The Finns don't play around. The Finns are like, we know what we want. We're gonna go. Okay, that's a nice jersey. I really like. What exactly is that creature? I wonder. That's on Finland stuff.
That is a great question.
That's a nice jersey. You know what I mean? Like there's no sort of messing around with the colors, and even when they've used if that's a lion dual-wielding swords or something, or a dragon or a sphinx, that looks sick.
And if you look like between the Beijing one and the ones for Pyeongchang, like, yes, they're different, but the idea is the same.
Mm-hmm.
There's no deviation from the colors and the logo. The logo, like it's pronounced, it's in the middle, it's big, and it's still blue and white. And
this might be their best jersey ever, by the way, because the rest of these do not look good.
Yeah.
Like the old ones. Do we know I'm going to see if Sweden have theirs out yet.
I'm sure theirs would be just as good.
Mm-hmm. I'm not seeing it.
I haven't seen them either.
Okay, well, we talked about the big ones. Okay, so we can talk about some other hockey stuff here. But yeah, just do better on the jerseys, you know what I mean? Just do better. Like, I don't want to watch and then maybe they'll look better in person, but not great. Not great at all.